I hear you've been working hard on this. What have you been?
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
I wasn't expecting to.
Well, honestly, I wasn't expecting them bringing you on either. But you've been working hard on this. Tell me what you've been doing.
Roger's my new mastermind behind anything to do with computers and the software involved in OnlyFans and ChatterBait.
Yeah, so she's been having a lot of trouble, and the whole reason why is because she had, she doesn't have any help, figuring this out. She's been on this journey by herself, and I kind of been a little bit more involved in helping her out, setting up her accounts and getting them going so that she could have freedom of just, usually I'll walk in on her talking to somebody or something, and it's kind of funny.
He'll be down there on the live feed watching me, looking at all the comments from other people. So he's always been included.
Yeah.
He just wasn't,
So now, like on ChatterBait, your questions, will be, helped along towards her so that she can answer them properly. Just little
it's
stuff.
hard to give a lot of people attention
little
at
stuff
one
like
time.
that. Yeah. She's been squirting a lot lately, so.
We're learning new things. So many, our bodies are capable. So many things.
Yeah, and in regards to the swinging, I mean, it's we're figuring it out as we go. We weren't aware that so many of the women in the swinger community have OnlyFans, and they collaborate with each other, and it's like good stuff. I mean, like,
It's awesome.
It is good amateur
really
stuff.
really good. If you're like into the amateur thing, I mean, and
Women that actually enjoy what they're doing.
natural women, real women, and that, I'm not saying that the majority of OnlyFans is fake, but you can tell who's doing it and who's not, and these women are gorgeous. I mean, I've never I think in our whole time that we've been in the,
And they're consistent in their sex drive and their involvement. So we'd like to talk more about that. I think that the relationships we've made are pretty beautiful and they're pretty complex. And when you add the element of sex to things, like I said, the complexities of that take you to another level that many people don't get to experience or hear about. So I think we'd have a fresh perspective on swinging. I'd like to share it.
Also the do's and don'ts.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that you figure out late in the game. You're naked in a bed and you're like, wait a minute.
The most vulnerable state you can be in with a finger in your butt. And
It's like
this.
How am I going to tell her that, so it's a learning curve, and, everybody shares all their stuff. Some couples will tell you they've never had a bad experience. And some couples will tell you that they've had one or two, or some will tell you, you know what, we're very selective in who we sleep with.
And then also it'll change throughout the years. So Roger and I have been all of those things depending on what we're looking for, what our relationship needs at the time.
It's constantly evolving, and we're figuring it out as we go. Some things work, some things don't. We've gone towards poly, ethical monogamy, non-monogamy. I mean, it's just,
So like we said, we will be discussing a lot on the podcast. It's going to be
good stuff.
hopefully a full picture of swinging.
Yeah, because a lot of people are curious, and it's
polyamory,
and it's a little bit on the taboo side, but a lot of people don't realize how many of these clubs that they call swinger clubs are in their area, next door. Holy shit.
It is important. As a woman who's found sexual liberation, I have seen men as well find it. And I
just wanted to ask, for those that don't know what
that's what the podcast is for.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what the podcast is for. There's so much to explain that you're just going to keep asking us questions.
There you go, guys. You have to go to their podcast to find out all these terms.
That's like a whole podcast in itself.
Yeah.
It's an hour.
All right, we won't let them know here. They gotta go. But have you thought of a name yet? You said you just opened up a YouTube. What's the name of that YouTube?
So it's
just so they can stay in touch with you.
Pineapple something.
Pineapple.
But I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna
Okay.
change it to the idea that you gave me. I think I like that one better.
At the Moxey's?
At the Moxey's. Yeah, so be on the lookout for At the Moxey's.
Well, no matter what they choose, we'll add it to the description here.
And we'll post it on my Lots of Moxey 55 OnlyFans page.
But just so you guys can stay in touch with them for when they open up their podcasts, they can. We need you guys' help. And plus, I'm going to say that if you guys subscribe to their OnlyFans and you guys say the Street Interview sent you, I'm going to see that she sends you guys a free picture. Not even.
There you go.
That's easy.
That's a $10 value right there.
I am a very grateful person.
All right, so mention Street Interviews. Yeah. All right, so we'll cut this interview short right here.